All right, I gotta pay respects to one of the greatest basketball players of all time. It's really not even up for debate just because of how much he accomplished in his career. I mean, you can say, yeah, MJ's the GOAT, LeBron's the GOAT, and to be fair, they are. You know, they're goated. Steph is goated, all these players, you know, they're goated. But let's talk about the man who unfortunately passed away last night or early this morning, the man who goes by the name Bill Russell. If you played basketball, if you've kept up with basketball, if you've even heard of basketball, the chances are you've likely heard this guy's name. He was the legendary center for the Boston Celtics, played for the first time in 1956. He averaged 15 points on 44% shooting with 22 rebounds a game and 4 assists. That's a pretty damn good stat line. He won 11 rings out of the 13 years he played. So, you know, you can't really deny that the guy was a legend. I mean, he won 11 rings out of 13 years, and I think the most anybody's got besides that is Jordan, right? He's got 6, or no, I think Kareem may have 10 or 9. I'm really not up to date on that. I don't really pay attention to Kareem. I've just never liked the guy. Not nothing against him, he's just not for me, so I don't know much about him. I am a Boston Celtic fan, so this does hurt. I was very excited to see that Boston had a chance to go to the playoffs this year. Unfortunately, though, they went up against the Warriors, and I just gotta say, like, I straight up betrayed Boston. I was rooting for my man Steph, and I am sorry to my fellow Boston Celtic fans. I was fine with whoever won, but I gotta say, like, I wanted it to be Steph just because his legacy was in question. Um, I think the Celtics will get another championship soon, though. So just hang in there. But this is very hard for me. It does hurt a little bit to think about the fact that the man who really he's the reason I even got invested in basketball. I remember one time I had picked up 2K for the first time, and I was kind of just going through like the championship teams, and I noticed that the Boston Celtics had 7 years in a row that they won it. So I started looking it up, and I'm like, man, this Bill Russell guy's pretty cool. I kind of want to be like him. And I ended up not going into a center position because I don't think I'm really quite 6 foot. I think I'm like 5'10". So I ended up being a point guard, and I absolutely would ball out. I loved it. It was a great time, and if not for Bill Russell, that would never have happened. So it is definitely a tough loss for me. I just wanted to pay some respects to the man, the GOAT, the legend, and I hope he rests in peace.